Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to everyone. So, my topic is all about the effect of online and face-to-face problem-based learning environment in mathematics for education students. So, the literature says that today, problem learning based is becoming more widespread all over the world. So, for instance, 80% of the medical faculties in the US use problem-based learning approach according to Bobonics 2002 on page 2. So, considering that literature review on problem-based learning can be conducted this approach, pairing as a traditional and campus-based one. So, it is also an approach that works online when integrated with a proper and rational technology. So, according to McLinden et al. 2006. So, although there is a vast amount of research and literature available, face-to-face problem-based learning according to Barrows 1993 and also Bobonic in 2001. So the issue and gaps that I would like to identify that related to this problem is the effect of online teaching that having a positive and negative effect impact on the mathematics education students on academic achievement. So nowadays, I am a student for online students. So the purpose of this study is to examine the effect of online problem-based learning as a method for teaching in mathematics and face-to-face. So there are negative and positive effects of online and face-to-face classes due to pandemic online classes that exist nowadays. So this study also examined that what are the most effective teaching in mathematics to achieve the academic achievement of the students. So the statement of the problem are what are the effects of online and face-to-face problem-based learning environment in mathematics education on students' academic achievement. So number 2 is the positive and negative effect of online and face-to-face learning environment in mathematics. So and also number 3 is the effectiveness of online and face-to-face learning. So the difference between face-to-face learning and online learning over the last few years, so digital media have improved the teaching and learning experience and have become a common practice for university students and lecturers. So the use of e-learning and digital media for the teaching and learning has grown rapidly in just a few years. So according to Packler and Mayer in 2010. So the benefit of online teaching is that there are a large number of students that consider statistically significant positive effect for student learning outcomes in the online format. So as opposed to conventional face-to-face format. My theoretical is many countries have introduced search curfew and lockout protocols from the outset to cope with the COVID-19 pandemic. So, according to Ala Wamle 2010. So, most authors define online learning as accessing learning experiences through the use of certain technology, according to Benson 2002 and Conrad 2002. So, both Benson and Conrad define online learning as a more modern form of distance learning learning that enhances the students. So I have here a conceptual framework. So the first one is the effect. So at the upper part, so that one is the effect, and then the lower part is the online and face-to-face. And then I put the sub for the online subline. So that is the positive effect, the negative effect, and also for the face-to-face. So I have here also the positive and negative effect. So the scope and limitation. So the scope of this study was conducted in a university with the subject of mathematics. The experience, the face-to-face and online learning that has a negative and positive effects. So most of the students experience online learning due to pandemic. So that should be that the students enrolled the school year 2019 to 2022 for face-to-face And and also participants enter the study with problem-based learning environment in mathematics education. So moreover, the pedagogical experience of the participants varied as well. So finally, participants in the study varied in their understanding experience with the problem-based learning in mathematics. So my limitation for this study was limited in the following ways. So the first one is this study was restricted to the students with problem-based learning environment in mathematics. And then number two is due to sample size absence of randomization, so the sample did not allow for statistical generalization. This study descriptive research design is defined as a research method that describes the effects of online and face-to-face problem-based learning environment in mathematics education on students for academic achievement through an online survey using Google Form. So the data for this survey was further collected. So, and the participants are the students who had a subject for mathematics that enrolled in class 2019 to 2020. 100 students were randomly selected as a sample for this study with an equal male and female ratio. So the instrument, this study utilized a content validity survey form that served as a research instrument. So the survey form consisted of two parts. So the first part gathered information about online face-to-face learners, and the second part is for the part was further subdivided in two sections. So the positive effect and the negative effect of online and face-to-face learning, just like what I saw you in my conceptual framework. So before the conduct of the study, at the beginning of the study, students completed an online survey using Google Form. So during the study, I identified the positive and negative effect of online and face-to-face learning problem-based environment and mathematics. So after the study, we are able to distinguish the positive effect and the negative effect of online and face-to-face learning problem-based